That's right, 2 days in a row, blessing you with my presence. Or something along those lines, I guess. Alright, let's grab the link and let some folks join, and then we'll get going here. Alright. Okay. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Masterful Mutants Challenge at Marvel Champions. And then we need the link emoji. There we go. And then we need that actual link. And then we need my really awesome thumbnail, if I do say so myself. Post that. Pop over to the other site. And post that. Does this link not work anymore? Like, what's going on here? Does this link work? Or is it taking me nowhere? What's up, Sean? Welcome. B McG, up in the membership for a 39th month. Okay, that does work. Okay, good. Okay, we'll post that then. Cashew, welcome. Blizzard, hello. Black Hole, first time catching a stream live. Welcome. For the first time. How are I today? Is that right? Is that right? How are I? How am I today? I'm doing well. I'm still getting over a cold. I feel like I'm 90% there though. So, hopefully even better tomorrow. Thank you for asking. And then let me pop one into the official thing. Okay, and that's that for that. What's up, Bean? Corey, welcome. Everyone's getting over this cold. Yeah, mine fortunately didn't last too long. I woke up, I think I said yesterday, I woke up Friday morning with like a really bad, like a sore throat, and then it just, the symptoms kind of progressed from there. My wife has been, I think, sick 2 separate times back to back, because she's been sick for like 2 weeks, but I think she's finally on the back end of it. So, heard you mention Darksiders 2 getting an upgrade, so Death Rides again. Never played 3. Yes, I actually am finishing up my second playthrough of 2 now for the platinum. It's good. It's a good game. It's definitely a bit old. So like there's some screen tearing issues, some frame rate issues. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like a game that's been up-resed a couple times, but it still holds up pretty well, I think. 2 is still my favorite of the 3. 3's good. I liked the story. I liked Fury, the character, a lot. But 3 felt more like a Souls-ish game with the combat, like really emphasizing parrying. And dodging and sneaking in a couple hits, whereas like with Death and with War in the first 2 games, it's more like God of War style where you're just like hacking and slashing. So I prefer that over 3, but 3 is still very good. How helpful do you think Deathless King Groot and Vision will be on the Deathless Carinas? Everybody's going to be very good. The entire Deathless team with all the synergies together is really, really strong. Like even Vision, you have almost permanent uptime on his Furies with the whole team. Really, really good. Like Deathless King Groot, he's got the Undermine on his specials, so he can take Guardian if you go that path. He can take Sam Wilson if you go up on that path. So yeah, I think they'll both be very useful. Chavez is the worst in this path. I don't doubt it. This is pretty much what I did the first time around with Stryfe. We're bringing obviously a different team this time around, but what's up, my fellow Ironheart enjoyer? Nice. Sim, can I snag some advice? Absolutely. Ask away. Who is this Carina? Why is it's a she? Why is she challenging everyone? Why is Carina this locked in? Darksiders 3, one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, it's definitely different than the first two. Actually, all three of them are like very different combat-wise, which makes sense because they're kind of like different characters, right? 2 is still my favorite by quite a bit, I think. All right, so for this run, I'm going to try something I haven't seen many people do. I did entertain using North Star for a minute, but I just cannot get over his combo cadence. Good champ, really good for this in particular. I hate the 15-hit combo thing. I can't get used to it. So, all right, so we're gonna take Stryfe, but Stryfe is kind of gonna be like our backup champ here. We're gonna take Sinister because we are also going to need a horseman. And we're going to bring Onslaught, and then rank 3 OG Storm is going to be, hopefully, our primary damage dealer. Horseman Storm, Horsewoman Storm, just the damage is disgusting. If you can consistently parry heavy, you're gonna be dealing a lot of damage. So I think the plan here, we have, let's double check the relics on everybody. Alright, Strife's got a 5-star. Storm's got a 5-star, that's fine. Sinister's got a 5-star. Onslaught's got a 6-star. Okay, I think we should be good then. Double check the, okay. Prowess duration, okay, good. Do I not have a 6-star Storm? I don't. That's disappointing. Okay, so relics were good. Anyway, so the plan for this is we're still going to ramp Stryfe on Sauron because it's not ramping or using Storm for Sauron is not really that good because he gets that unblockable, and then you have to pretty much wait it out, or else and you end up losing your prowess pretty easily. So we'll ramp Stryfe on Sauron and just probably finish that fight with him. We'll try Storm for Hitmonkey. We'll see how that's going to work. Excuse me. If he shrugs off our parries, she's going to apply the passive stun, so we should be able to get consistent parries off with him. Chavez, I think, is going to be Stryfe again. We could probably use Onslaught and just fire like special ones into her block. Storm for Airwalker, that's a lot of parry heavy. Storm can probably do Captain Britain, and if the reverse controls are fixed, we can use Sinister. Onslaught for Wiccan because he's Incinerate resistant, and then pretty much whoever for Psycho Man, which is Storm probably won't be too good there because we'll have to do his prompts, but yeah, all in all, it should be pretty good. Maybe my parry will finally register. Doing this run soon. Not sure if I should bring Dazzler or North Star. I would, if you are okay using North Star. He's built for this kind of stuff, so I would definitely do that. He can solo a lot of fights if you have him. Even at rank 2, I think I've seen BMcG solo some Necropolis fights with North Star. So rank 3, he will absolutely and easily do it. Did this with Storm. Did work on as Horsey, but only on 2 fights. Okay, interesting. What path are you taking for the Deathless Challenge? I'm going to do Titania into APOC. I don't really want to do the right side at all. There's fights on the right side that I just don't want to touch again. Yo, what's up, MSD? MSD sent over $3. What's up, buddy? Thank you very much, and you should be player 2 here in a moment. Elsie, welcome. Thank you. Who's the best for Psycho Man? It's probably going to be Onslaught, honestly, because you can pretty much do damage with him no matter like what the rotation is. So, videos to show future Plat 1 alliances I try to get into. Did Path 4 last season, so not that, but not a super hard path. Interesting, but not the hardest. I would recommend that you just try a bunch of different paths and record them. don't limit yourself to one path. You don't want to, if you are known as like a path 4 guy, for example, unless that alliance has an opening for a path 4 guy, you're probably not going to get in. So you need to be able to show that you can take a variety of fights across different paths. So utilize what's left of the off season here, and try and take some different paths. Is my advice there. Does Sinister guarantee reverse controls? He should. I think Juggernaut has the what is it called? The psychic shielding or whatever. So it's not like true reverse control immunity, but Sinister does have that, so it should work fine. Although who knows if it's even still broken. So, all right, we will save the Horseman for later. So let's go ahead and boost up here. So I'm not really concerned, again, since we're ramping intentionally here, I'm not really concerned with revives too much on this fight. If we can get all 100 charges, that would be fantastic, but we'll see what happens. Jugs is immune while the gem is active. Okay, thank you for that correction. Nice. Already triggered the unblockable on accident on that medium. Sim, thoughts on the 10 unit deal? I'm mostly okay with it. I'm honestly surprised that they did something like that. I worry about the precedent that it's going to set, or rather the expectation that people are going to have about stuff like that going forward. I think that the banquet created a legitimate catalyst imbalance, and so this was an easy way for people to use, the tier 6 CC that they had left. I don't think it creates a crazy imbalance between the people who spent a lot and the people who didn't on Banquet, because again, you're limited by your tier 4 alpha, your tier 6 class catalysts. Like myself, I only did 2 rank ups today, and they were both rank 2s. I have tier 4A left over, but I'm undecided on my rank 3s. So I don't... It would have been fine if they hadn't done it. I would have been fine building up my catalyst stash on my own, but I'm going to take advantage of it, of course. So yeah, I agree with that, MSD. Oh, I hate when they do medium into the, or medium into the phase. Okay. All right, let's bank that. 3 more to go. Nice. Nice. Alright, halfway there. This is going much faster than the first time I did this path. Oop. Alright, that's fine. You always want to fire that special one when they don't have a bar of power. Because if they throw a special, your invisibility turns off immediately. Oh, crap. That's fine. Nope, that's not fine. Oh, not fine again, not fine. Come on, buddy. He special intercepted me, but I was rooted. Alright, nice. 3/4 of the way there. I don't know that we're going to get full ramp here, but we will try, damn it. Yeah. Come on. Didn't want to do that. Yep. That was a risk. Yeah, that's fine. We got 3/4 of the way there. I knew as soon as I pushed him over a bar of power, he was going to use that special. right away. That's fine. We got a good amount of ramp done there in one go. What SIG level is he? Not too high. I want to say like 60. 60 maybe? Yeah, 60. So, a decent chance for extra charges. I don't know that we might as well just heal all the way. It's fine. Okay. And he's only rank 2 as well, so. They've changed the prowess design. Oh, I didn't notice. Do you think Stryfe is sponsored by Cuisinart? That's funny. What's up, Needles? Yeah, once you get him ramped, it doesn't matter. I agree. The SIG doesn't really matter. I think it's just the extra chance for charges. And then there's the glancing, which is fine. And then winning a fight converts the charges again. But we're going to be fully ramped here, ideally in another few minutes. So, yeah, the dupe isn't really going to matter. What's up, Madrox? And the monkey. Just getting started. Good luck. What's up, Ace? Fun run using Onslaught. Could use some Deadpool. I sat at my mutant rank up stream today and consider ranking up Deadpool X-Force to rank 3. I've got him, and I've got Weapon X, and I've got the one who shall not be named, and I'm like, someday it's just got to happen, but I don't want to. What's up, Odie? Doubloons. Medium 4 lights for the concussion will be handy for below 100 necro charges when the root kicks in. Will that prevent the root? I mean, when we're fully ramped, that makes sense. Aren't we fully unblockable, or is that just as a horseman? I can't remember. What is the concussion preventing there, Wiki? Oh! Backed off. Never seen that before. Backing off after a combo. There's a double medium. That's the worst thing that can happen. Ah, that was my fault. I feel like we can probably get the last 2 charges with just heavies. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Alright, fully ramped now. So we want to get the shock active and then spam special 2s. I think we can also get additional 25 charges. 20. Right? Let's see if we can get the additional ones. Alright, now we're good. That was nice. Does more damage with the shock up, I think. Oh, what am I doing right now? Oh my god, please. Why? Why? Oh my god, dude. He's definitely almost comparable to Onslaught. I mean, if you don't want to deal with the evades, Stryfe is like the best option here, so it's all on what you want to put up with. Him repeatedly letting my shocks expire because he was being too passive is really annoying. I think he's doing it again here. He just doesn't want to throw them right away. I'm of the mind that I should not have to excessively bait special attacks in the hardest content in the game. There we go. That was a nice one. Okay. Alright, well, a couple of mistakes on that fight, but otherwise not too bad. Think Deathless Thanos will be viable for BG offense or melee defender? Absolutely viable two ways, Eddie. I have a Deathless Thanos guide coming out tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, and I do a... I'll give you guys a little teaser. There's a... like a 300k, so like a battleground-sized Iron Man Infinity War in there, and he does it in 30 seconds. And there's no armors to deal with, no auto block, no power gain. He just completely shuts him down. So, does Stryfe need to be awakened? No. No. All right, let's go ahead and we'll give Storm a go here, I think. Let's sacrifice Mr. APOC here. And then we will revive. Nope, nope. God, I hate that button. We use a small revive on him. Okay. Horseman. And then Storm. Alright, so we're pretty much just going to parry heavy a lot once we get the special ones going and the shocks going. Oh, you bastard. Oh, he oh, there's so much evade. There we go. Oh! Just... My mistakes again. He's shrugging off the stun from the specials in that. Oh, you bastard with the evade, dude! And I lost my shocks because of that, too. That's okay. Ah! My parry didn't work! Damn it! Damn it, man! The parry right there at the end, I could have salvaged that. Oh, that makes me so mad. Oh, we were so close. So close to the solo. Oh, that's so annoying that the parry didn't work at the end there. Did I have a disorient on me maybe or something? I know it had to have been like a disorient. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right. Why is the whole game is frozen? What's going on here? Like, I can't scroll unless I can't scroll unless I put my finger on one of the actual potion icons now. That's awesome. This has been one of the buggiest releases in recent memory. Just yikes. Of course he evades. See, I can't go in on that second passive stun because he can evade the last hit of the second heavy attack, which caught me on that first run there. God, she does so much damage. Alright, cool. That should have been a solo. I'm still annoyed, but I'll take it. Cool. I should unmod you for that one, B. But I won't, because I actually like Northstar's kit a lot. I just don't like playing him. Yeah, the pause timers on Storm is new. Yeah, that was something that I pushed for this update. Did the parry fail? I didn't have like a disorient on me or anything. That's a bummer. Archangel is MVP for this challenge. Interesting. I wouldn't think to use an Archangel for this. All right, so we can't use Storm here, mostly because there will be a lot of knockdowns, and the way Chavez punishes buffs, if we have a lot of prowess, she's going to absolutely destroy us. So I feel like Stryfe is probably the way here. We could probably tag team with Stryfe, Onslaught maybe, although you have to manage the knockdowns with him too, and Sinister as well. But let's see how Stryfe does first. We shouldn't have to knock her down too much. If we can keep the shocks going and just spam special 2s, it should be enough. But she's probably going to throw random heavies out of nowhere, as she is wont to do. Nice. Again, lost my shock because she waited too long. Look at this, just... She doesn't have a dimension up, so this won't be unblockable. Ah! Too early on that one. That was my fault. Don't heavy me. Alright, let's see if we can get the shot going again here. Ah! Again, lost the shock because maybe I should not even try with the shocks because if they hesitate in any way, you lose it. Of course. Snap heavy. Trying to bait out specials and she launches the heavy from across the screen. Right there. Yep, and that's it. Oh, her AI is so stupid. Random heavies. She was mostly cooperative for that fight. Only a couple of, like, really stupid heavy attacks. Alright, let's see how Sinister does here. Oh, of course. Now, here we go. Now she's doing the random heavies. All 3 dimensions. More heavies. And I'm stuck in the corner. If I push to the special 2, it's unblockable. This is gonna suck really bad. This is gonna one-shot me. Or she's just gonna heavy me. Okay, well. Yep. Chavez moment. I mean, what can you do? Gotta be patient, he says. Be patient. Bro, she had all 3 dimensions and 2 blocks of power. Be patient, he says. Yes, but that actually requires her to throw the special attack and not just repeatedly heavy me until I'm in the corner. Like... Sure, I can block the unblockable, but she won't use the unblockable attack, so... I'm gonna have to let them know that the scrolling is busted here. Let's see if we can get the shock active on this run. Maybe. Once again, hardest content in the game, still baiting out specials. I'm not saying it should be automatic, but holy crap. Here we go again. Wait till that shock expires. Yep. Perfect. It's almost like they planned it, even though I know that she didn't. Course. Random heavies. And... oh, dude, this is so annoying. Her AI is so stupid. I guess we'll just keep tag teaming. Only 5 people saying he can block unblockable. I don't listen unless I see 10 people saying it, so... Yep, another random heavy. Stole my power, so I can't fire the special one. Yeah, this is not gonna work. If I can't get my power, this is not gonna work. She's attacking me from the evade before my attack animation is even over. I'm getting real flustered now. Oh, I missed it. Can't. God, this fight blows, man. Yep. Once again, she evades, and she's already attacking me before I can even like regain control of my character, which is just super awesome. Mysterio will still throw heavies if at any point in the fight you allow him to throw a special 2. That's how Mysterio, his AI works. If you don't allow Mysterio to throw a special 2, he will never do the heavy spam stuff. The more you know. Alright, I missed a bunch of stuff here. Let me back up here. So, Depression sent over $1.99 saying, thanks for the streams. Helped me do my 5th challenge. You are most welcome, and thank you for hanging out with me. And Rub send over $4.99 saying, unsure if anybody mentioned it, but Sinister can block unblockable. Try to bait special 1 or special 2. You don't want to bait special 3s. Guys, that is the best advice that I've gotten all night. And you know, now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Oh, these team potions are, ugh, gross. I'm not even sure it's worth potting up. Let's try 2. I'm definitely having more success with Stryfe than Sinister. Let's try this. There we go. My theory here is that not finishing combos is going to help prevent the heavies. So far, it has been good. This is a really, really solid run here. All right. All right, that seems to be working. Pro strats. All right, that was perfect. She did everything I needed her to do right away. So backing off and not finishing my combos allowed me to create enough space where I think she didn't want to do the heavies. And then her only option was to dash in or throw a special attack. Or if she dashed in, I could easily parry. So I think that was much safer. I was finishing my combos with her on the previous runs and it was not working out for me, so. Alright, I'm glad to have that one done. Alright, let's grab that. And then, moving on. We got Airwalker here. This should be another storm fight here. Let's check our boost situation. Again, I can't scroll unless I actually have my finger on the icon. That sucks.
Nicely done! Wow!
Alright, so just again a lot of knockdowns here and we should be fine. Block all of his special attacks. Ah! Let me try that one again. I couldn't get him to throw the the special. I was that time I was legitimately impatient. Legitimately impatient. Still have dimensional beings. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one last because, with apologies to my friend MSD, that looks like the least fun one. That was insanely fast. That's Storm, man. Horseman Storm. And those shocks stack up to like 99, I think. I'm going to lose some shocks here. That's okay. There we go. Not even through the first set of charges. Let's go. What was that? 3 or 4 minutes? 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Airwalker solo, baby. I'm glad we got at least one. That was pretty good. I did not know Storm was that wild. Is she rank 3? Yes, she is rank 3. Storm just like when you have the opportunity to put Horseman on her, she has probably top 3 damage output in the game, I would say. All right, cool. Let's move on. So, is Stryfe also immune to reverse controls? I actually don't remember. I feel like he has that, the psychic shielding, doesn't he? It should be under always active. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so he doesn't have the full immunity like Sinister does. Isn't it bugged? Yeah. Well, it was last night. I don't know if that was a Captain Britain bug or a Serpent with Captain Britain bug. So, we could probably test it with APOC. Let's do that. Let's try and let's see if it works with APOC. If we can survive long enough for a special one. Oh, nice. His regen kicked in. We are doing so much damage, guys. Oh, yeah. It is still definitely broken. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. We're just gonna quit out. All right, it definitely is broken still. So again, I think Storm can do this fight too. So let's go ahead and heal her up. I've got so many of these in overflow. We're just gonna use them. Yeah. Okay. Good. APOC's Purify counter. Oh, that might be true, too. You're right. Well, but she has to purify a bunch of times for it to work, though, right? Well, either way, it's still busted, so... Ah! Oh, that was annoying. Okay, well, we have to reset. That was, yeah, I was indecisive when the Unstoppable triggered. We'll still get her down. It'll be fine. Oh, lost some shocks there. That's fine. And that should be it. Yellow bar finish. I'll take that. You just heavy into the specials. Is the timing kind of like tight on that because her heavy hits are so close together? Yeah, that's probably another 3-minute fight if we didn't lose our ramp, like halfway through. Alright, this is an Onslaught fight. We can freely parry, and in fact, I think we want to parry and build up the neuroshocks with an incinerate on us. So let's dex here. Perfect. I'm not playing very well here. I'm losing, like... I need to save my striker for when I need to do the extended pause. Like right here. Oop. Ah, I lost him again. That's alright. Nice. Okay, perfect. I don't think there's a way to, I don't think there's a way to heavy counter his specials, are there? Because that beam's going to push you back. Just don't have 20, that's fine. I'll take what I can get here. Oh. Alright. Oh, here we go. Did I turn off the root? Oh, you little... Alright, well, for being a below average Onslaught player, I will take that all day. Dash in during a special one and you can just block the beam. Doesn't it... I was thinking it was going to push me too far back. Kind of like, what was I doing? Like during the Airwalker fight last night where like the first hit of his special was like literally knocking me the entire way across the screen. Parry light, heavy to keep the pause. That's probably a little bit easier than trying to time it. Excuse me. Either way, we got it done, and I'm happy with that. All right, one fight left. We'll try on... Well, we'll do... We'll just do everybody. We'll do Stryfe first. I don't think Storm is going to be too useful here. But I do think Stryfe and Onslaught will be good in this fight. Check the boost situation. We're good. All right, let's go. Lost a shock again. I'm not... Yeah. Again, the shock wears off. Why am I even bothering? I don't have enough time to get up to my special 2, it feels like. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Now it's going to be unblockable. Oh, the refresh is what's failing. Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. He's failing the refresh on the heavy. Yeah, I don't think Stryfe is terribly good for this. Yeah, see? Getting some nice crits at least. Oop, that wasn't. Did you just say my armor is shinier? Alright, well. That was not terribly good. 40% or so. Having to follow the prompts is a struggle with him. It really messes with his like flow. I think Sinister, can his ability accuracy be lowered? Because that means like his stuff will get turned off too. I think Onslaught is probably the way here. Let's heal him up. At least his specials are going to do like damage over time, and we can hopefully benefit from that. Light heavy, but he blocked it, so... Well, that time it didn't work out for me. Oh, oh. I am playing very poorly right now. Nice, he prevented the degen conversion. Awesome. Oh, I just failing my blocks. Really? I didn't even know that fist thing was a hit. That's on me. I might go back to Stryfe. This is not working out for me too well either. I'm being way too impatient with the heavies. I got no neuros here. I got one degen. Nice. Dude! Right into the special. I've done 10% here. This is awful. Got the special lock on me now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with Stryfe. This is just whatever the trick is with him in this fight. It's just beyond me. Total skill issue. That's fine. Did 10% with Onslaught. Ugh. Of course. Yep, no parry there. Awesome. Sinister should work. I mean, the problem is that anybody who has a rotation that you want to try and adhere to, you messes it up here. So, like a Storm's not going to work here because I can't repeatedly heavy. He's going to fail my heavies, and he's going to fail the refresh on the heavy and the application of new shocks on the heavy attack. He will fail all that, and I will do a heavy attack and end up removing all the shocks. So she can't be used here. Like, you just have to. I feel like the raw damage is the only option here. I'm sure there's a good way to do it with Onslaught, and I'm sure somebody who doesn't suck like I do can probably do it better. But I'm gonna finish this out with Stryfe. Sinister, I think, is going to have the same problem, right? If you can't consistently heavy to charge your heavy and pause the stun and pause the degens, then you're just going to have a bad time with that too. So it's fine. Like, we can do it with Stryfe. It's just not going to be as exciting as somebody else. I am happy I got to use Storm for a few fights, so the run was a success based on that alone. So we're going to forget the shocks here. Try and go for special 2s when we can. Oh, no crits. That's rough. That's a good one. Lost the shock there, that's fine. It's like he reduces the ability accuracy of crits too, or maybe that's part of his kit, I don't know. Does anybody use Psycho Man? Other than like Pastor Coco, who is legitimately the only person I think in this game who uses Psycho Man. Yeah, can he not be crit by specials when the yellow box is active? That seems like it would make sense. Almost there. Oh, really? He decks out of that? Bro. He was against the wall. Yeah, every time I get up to the special attack prompt, he's got the yellow box ready. I'm on like a bad cycle. Oop. Yep, that was my fault. Yeah, if you get him on like the wrong rotation or somehow, all your special attacks end up doing like nothing. Preferred Stryfe for this fight too. Yeah, the other one, like Storm and Sinister, I don't feel like are usable here, and I feel like Onslaught is probably usable, but by somebody else. That's fine though. We haven't used many items on this run, so I'm fine with it. This should be it, unless I massively screw it up. What's up, Pixie? I mean, somebody said save to a special 3. However, if you don't complete the prompt before then you're taking damage, so... I loved doing this fight with Shuri back in the day. Because you could just activate your Untouchable when you were right next to him. Alright. I don't know why... Really? He hit right through that? Dude, the back-to-back specials are certainly something right now. Nice, no intercept. Nothing is going my way in this fight. Went for the light backdraft, even the safer one, and he still was just like, nah. Come on. There we go. 40k heavy to end it. All right, well that was a little annoying, but we got through it. So what was that? Two solos. One almost solo that I definitely could have had if I hadn't have screwed up. Wiccan... Was it 3 solos? Yeah, Airwalker, Captain Britain, and Wiccan were all solos. Hitmonkey should have been a solo. Chavez, definitely the most annoying fight on that path. Please read my previous comment as it answered your question. Psycho Man's exoskeleton is always reducing crit rate. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. He was critting very little, unless I had the shock active. Alright, 3 down, folks. Do you think it's worth bringing a rank 4 Ascended Storm with the Apox synergy? If you can get her up to rank 5, I would probably consider it. The problem, like, damage-wise, you'll be okay. It'll be a little bit slower. But with, like, a rank 4, you're worried about all the block damage that you're going to take. Like, and against Airwalker and Captain Britain, there is some willpower healing. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to keep her healthy. If you can rank 5 her, I would absolutely do that. Because that's like the equivalent of a 7-star rank 2. Can a 6-star rank 4 Ascended Strike be used? Sure. I mean, it's going to take a lot longer. But Stryfe is a hard counter to the trap node on this lane because his mediums cannot be evaded, so that basically turns off the node. If I've never done Necropolis before, would I be okay to do these Carina challenges? I think the full path, yes. If you want to do your first path with one of the full path challenges, that would be fine. If you have all the Deathless champs, and you have the ability to get Thanos, I think a full path with the Deathless champs is going to be pretty straightforward. The half paths, I don't think I would recommend continuing on after them. Yeah. What rank was your Stryfe? Yeah, mine was a rank 2, Anon. Rank 2, Sig 60. So I don't think rank 3 will obviously be faster, but I don't think it's necessary. Like literally the last time I think I used Stryfe was for Necropolis. I don't think I've used him since. No, that's not true. I was assigned him in war a couple fights, but like, who cares? All right, let's go ahead. I think we have a 7-star to open. Maybe we can get more Sigs on Venom the Duck or some other champ that I don't use. Once again, I will say Warlock, Red Skull dupe, more Sigs on Serpent would be fantastic. A Spot dupe would be cool. I would take that. More Sigs on Prowler would be great. Killmonger dupe would be A+. Yes! Werewolf dupe, let's go! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Huge W. First time dupe. Oh, very happy with that one. Very happy with that one. Hey, what's up, Fuzz? I think you said hi before and I missed your message. Coming in here with the black and purple hearts. Alright, I'll allow it this time. Let's go. What's up, Gara? A lot of SSX folks in here. Yeah, that's a great pull. I'm really happy with that. Really, really happy with that one. I don't use him too much, but the dupe gives him a lot of value defensively, which I appreciate. So looking ahead, we have the Mausoleum tomorrow, which I will probably do offline. Depending on how difficult it is, I'll record my runs anyways. If people need a guide on how to do the fights, then I can upload it. But I imagine it's not going to be too difficult. Once you learn how to play against Thanos, it should be fine. And then tomorrow night, we can do so we have 3 challenges left. We have Dimensional Beings, which I'm probably going to wait till last to do. Or maybe I'll just do it tomorrow night. I don't know. I really want the Thanos dupe, like, right away. So I'm leaning towards doing the Deathless run tomorrow night. If I can manage it. It's a full pass, so it's going to take a lot longer. Yeah. We'll see what it looks like. How many rank ups did I do today? I did 2 rank ups so far. I took Arcade up to rank 2. So he'll replace my Ascended Arcade, which I'm happy about. And I have him duped, which is good. And then I ended up taking Silver Sable up to rank 2. You guys want to see some Silver Sable gameplay? There's a there's a person in my Discord who has her at rank 3. And he posted, or they posted, some Labyrinth of Legends fights against Red Hulk, and it was pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Neuro's in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah, we do. You mention a rebalance champ, and Neuro, like, flocks to the screen. What's up, Noisy? Does Count Nefaria do alright for Alliance War Unduped? Yes. Definitely. Want to see how DKG does in Necro? He's going to be pretty good for the, especially for the Cap Sam fight, because he's a tech hero. And you'll get the Undermine buff from the synergy, so you won't have to deal with the auto block. There's another fight that I think he's going to be pretty good for, too. What did I have him? Omega Sentinel. He'll be very good for. Omega Sentinel and Sam Wilson are who I have him marked down for. He could probably also do Psycho Man, truthfully. Sable worth R2 unduped? I think so. I think she has, like, pretty solid damage now. She relies a lot on intercepting to keep tempo, I think. I don't think she's too good in, like, large health pools either. I think, like, so you have access to 3 mines, and I think the number of mines that you want to use corresponds to the size of the health pool. So, like, this is a medium health pool fight. You can get away with using 2 mines. But, like, if you can get them to play into your intercepts, then you can refresh the traps and do, like, a lot more damage. But Winter Soldier, you know, he doesn't really like to do that, so... This is not the best playground for her, truthfully. Passive shocks. There we go. That was, what, a minute or so for 500,000 health? Yeah, minute 5. You can do it under a minute with cooperative AI. But like in we can move to Labyrinth, which might be a little bit better for her. But yeah, rank 2, I mean, I think in Battlegrounds, a rank 2, rank 3, you want to go just 1 trap. Because I don't think you need like 15-20 shocks to finish a Battlegrounds fight with her. But I think for me, and the reason I ended up ranking her up is that the disorient on her heavy attack against Science Champs is 100%. So, like, she basically turns off Thing, she turns off Scorpion, she turns off Photon, she turns off every Science Evade champ for, like, what is it, like 12-18 seconds, I think, with that disorient. It's incredibly powerful utility. And I actually think I find that more valuable than the damage. Now, full disclosure, the Black Widow Relic is really OP for Labyrinth, of course, because of the evade. Intercepts guarantee a shock. Now, this is a large health pool, so we want to do 3. Oop. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Okay, now we're ramped. Nice. He out hit my intercept there. Again, like, why is my block not working? There you go. Yeah, so not the fastest champ for long form fights, but in the right matchup, she's pretty powerful. She's kind of fun against AOL thing. All right, we can try that. Does the disorient shut off hazard shift for science champs? Yeah. I think the potency is lower now for non-science champs, which I think is a pretty fair trade-off. She's better against science champs, but worse against non. But like her target matchups have to be, like, looking at, we bring up Aunt May here. Like, you look at all the, like, really annoying science defenders, and she'll basically turn all of them off. Anything that happens on hit. So Thing she'll turn off. She'll turn off Spot. She'll turn off Punk's Evade when you intercept him. She'll turn off... she can... the tracking will counter Miles. Counters all the Evade champs here. Counters Scorpion's irritating Evade. Counter Quicksilver. Counter Photon. Like everything. Counter MODOK. Just really, really strong utility, I think. For Thing, 3 traps and SP3 spam. Okay, we can try that. Currently, I'm missing 1 piece of Deathless King Groot. Do you think I should grind Arena for a month, or so is it worth it to spend 5k units? If you're missing 1 piece, and that's only standing between you and Thanos, I would say it's probably worth it. Because we don't know when, if ever. Actually, I don't know. I want to say if ever. I think Crash said that eventually there will be pieces offered again, but it may not be this year. So if you're missing 1 piece, I feel like it's worth it, because Thanos is really, really, really good. How about North Star? Is he phenomenal now? I've been told that he is much better now. B. McGee, who is one of my good friends, is a big North Star fan and has a showcase planned, I think, for Friday. I can't play North Star. I can't do the combo, the multi-hit combo stuff. It drives me berserk. So yeah, no rock stacks, as you can see. Oop. Bad spacing there. We can probably heavy counter this special too. So MSD says SP3 spam after this. I really wish she would use that rifle that she has. Very cool Special 3, honestly. Notice all the red damage that he's taken, by the way. Again, tried to intercept and... nobody wants to play into intercepts again. We are pushed back way too far here. Nice. Those are some juicy red numbers, folks. Disorient just lasts forever. We haven't had to deal with his unstoppable a single time. I actually don't know what her Special 3 does, so... Yeah, when you can get intercepts and reset the traps, really, really nice. Might as well reset that. Again, this is... I think our boosts have worn off, so no synergies here. Probably didn't need to do that, but whatever. Again, dude. They just, when they counter the light backdraft, oh, it's very frustrating. Let's refresh that. This is literally my first attempt at this fight, by the way. We're gonna run out of charges. This might kill. There we go. Rank 2, unboosted, no synergies, can solo an Abyss fight. So, there you go. There was a guy who was hitting me up on Twitter who was convinced that she is actually worse now. And I totally disagree, obviously. So, yeah. How does she work in Necro? Unknown. Yeah. So that's Silver Sable buff again. Really good buff. I like it. I have other rank ups to do, but I'm honestly like really torn on it. I think I want to do a mutant and I want to do a cosmic. Like I could do Deadpool, but he's like he's good. Am I going to use him a lot in war? Unclear. I could do Wolverine because I could probably use another defender for our battle group. Work in progress. Hop it in the chat. I knew it. Or I could just say it's time to accept my fate and do Domino. A champion that I despise with every fiber of my being. I don't have any mutants at like rank 1 that I really want to rank up. Yeah. None of these are really speaking to me. Neil, you don't even play this game. Get out of here with this. It must be Domino. Jesus. I don't know. I'm gonna obsess over it for a little bit longer. R3 plat pool for those auto fight stonks, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for the input, Jeff.
And then for cosmic, I think it's between Gamora and Null, because I think I'm gonna bring both of them with me on the 10-year challenge. Like I'm gonna main Sentry on that challenge, but there are a couple of fights that I don't think you want to do with Sentry. Primarily Hitmonkey. So like Gamora with True Strike on the special 3 can take Hitmonkey, and I think Null can probably do it too. But I'm not really sure which of them is going to be like. I can bring both, but I don't know if one is going to be better than the other at rank 3. And then my other plan for that path, I'm going to have Ironheart there for a couple fights, and that's pretty much it. Sentry's going to hard carry on that path. Vox for the 10-year challenge. Vox would work too, but again, like, you know, with True Strike and True Accuracy on Null, I don't think Vox is going to put in a ton of work there. What's up, Abdo? Just pulled 7-star Venompool. I like Venompool a lot. He's like Venom, but for longer fights. Exactly, Strawberry. Yeah, the Fervor potency being like turned up to 11 and the stacks reduced is a huge win that people are overlooking. Adam did a lot of work for me during that challenge. I am straight garbage with Adam Warlock. I find him very frustrating to play when his taunt doesn't work. So, rank Cersei. Does anyone know how she works? I know one Cersei fan, I think. One legit Cersei fan. Everybody knows who the Cersei fan is. If you've been into the official Discord or the forums, you know who it is. What's up, Darkness? Bitter's a Cersei fan. That's why we kicked him out. Just kidding. You know that. Gara. What's up, Lizer? Cersei greater than Sentry? What kind of nonsense is that? Cersei is a rank up. I'll be totally truthful. Cersei is a rank 2 that I legitimately regret doing. I ranked her up for, I don't know, some BG's meta, but like she is so easily countered by like anybody. I feel like she has almost no defensive value anymore, and I really have regretty spaghetti about ranking her up. Sentry is OP. MSD knows the truth. Adam is great. I agree. Adam is phenomenal, extremely powerful champ. Probably one of the highest skill caps in the game, though, and I'm just not there. If you guys watched, speaking of Bittersteel, probably the best Adam Warlock player I know. The stuff that he does with Adam is disgusting. Sentry is OP in your hands, but for 99% of the player base, he's frustrating. Was part of that for you the path, though, Abdo? The evade path? Was that what was messing you up a lot? Is there going to be an ISO event anytime soon? No, but there's like that ISO Fields quest that you can do. I actually don't know what the rewards are like from that. Best way to get ISO is to open crystals. Straight up. Does Deathless, I'm assuming that means Thanos, need to be R2 for tomorrow's run? You're going to want to rank him up as high as you can. He is incredibly, incredibly strong. Some of it. 4x 5k bricks, it's useless. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is there going to be a way to get ISO other than crystals and traders out tomorrow? Oh, that was the same question. I don't think so. You can get ISO from the Glory store, though. Right? I'm not making that up. I don't think I've ever actually done it. Yep, here you go. How many of these, is it 10? Is it like 10 bricks in here, maybe? Does it? Excuse me. See what it says here. Preview. Preview. There we go. Alright, so you get 10 of the big bricks in here. If you have Glory, this is probably the way to go. I think there's some in the Trader's Outpost as well, in one of these. In here, you got 6. So that's not really useful. Although that's pretty cheap. You can come in here, spend 5k, and you get 3 million gold and 60 bricks. So that's another good source of ISO if you're in need of it. Valiant crystals are guaranteed ISO. That's true. They're also pricey. Don't buy crystals just to get ISO. That's a terrible idea. Spending all of my glory for tier 5 basic, as I might have purchased too many of those 10 unit offers. Yep. You gotta manage the inventory. Like, I'm buying enough to use all of the rank ups that I have available. Then I'll buy enough to fill my inventory. And then I'm going to buy 20 extra because when the sigil refreshes later this month, you can trade in 20 for a tier 4 alpha. So that's like a free tier 4 alpha. Not really free, but you get the idea. Yeah, sometimes hard to tell over chat, Justin. It's awful to lose a charge every time. If you solo every fight, cool. But see, like, you gain a charge whenever you go back into a fight. So, like, you go into a fight, you gain a charge, you lose it if you die, but if you successfully ramp a couple times, then you are netting charges there, right? I have 26 in my overflow, should be good for a long time. What's the expiration on those, I wonder? Yeah, I'll have another rank 3 once we do whatchamacallit, Autumn of Agony Gauntlet. Where is it? Yeah. Are there 6 stones in here too? There are 10, 20, 36 stones. Okay. 30 days. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there's like, I saw a screenshot of somebody who had like 100 plus in overflow. What are you doing with those? Like, if you know that you're gonna get the tier 6 during the month, great. But I don't really think it's that available. You do gain it back, but it still takes time. Doing 1,000 hits with a rank 3, this isn't fun. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, you and me are definitely on the opposite side of the fence there. Like, I don't really enjoy using Wong at all. So I will deal with the pain of ramping up Sentry. And then once he's ramped, I should be fine with him. I think the new Sigil has the same inventory cap expansion that we get now. I don't think they've expanded it more. However, and the reason I'm pretty confident in saying that is because we're getting inventory expansions with the level cap increase here. There's a whole bunch of, I don't know which one it is, but there's a whole bunch of, yeah, here we go. So they actually listed what ones we get. So they have individual expansions on the cosmic, the class catalysts. Tier 3 alpha capacity increased to 30. That's great. Energy limit, that's great. ISO capacity, 51. Oh, okay. Ooh, a trophy token and an Elder's Mark increase. That's good. They must have just added these recently. And then you get like a 10% bonus to all like currencies. So like gold, Elder's Marks, trophy tokens, artifacts, all of that is going to be going up by 10%, which is really, really nice too. So I feel like there's like a lot more value in the Sigil going forward. If you buy it now, you're probably just going to keep buying it. If you don't buy it now, I'm not sure there's enough in there to convince you. But like it, just in the units, you're getting way more than $10 worth of units every month. If Sentry had anything changed, I'd love to see him have the regen cut a bit, but gain him a small energize, have his sig ability give him percent to regain a lost reality warp. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know that I agree with much of that. I think the energize might end up working against him, but I get the point. I just realized I've been sitting here like just chatting and BSing with you guys for like a half an hour. It's actually been pretty enjoyable. What do we? Let me do a let's do a poll. Let's figure out what chat thinks about my my rank ups here. So let's do Cosmic rank 3 for 10-year challenge. Gam. Sentry just needs to not lose charges and he would be great. Yeah, but then you could just go in and literally just spam 10 of the 20% revives and you're fully ramped. Like, that would be so broken. I would sacrifice 10 revives to ramp Sentry immediately in a fight. 100%. That would be pretty broken, I think. Why is Sentry affected by stagger? Because he has to have a weakness, I guess. I don't know. I didn't make that decision, so I can't really answer that question. Super hard time getting to the regen passive because of the necro mechanics. I'd take lower to regen for more time. You can actually get back to the L1. Yeah, I feel like the regen passives are so much stronger because it's so much more difficult to get to them. Like the SP3 regen is guaranteed. It's like, what, 15-ish%, I think, of your health. And if you can manage to sneak up to the SP1 again, then your reward is a much more powerful regen. I don't think the intent there is to get you both the buffs and the passives every time. Because then he's like unkillable. Like, you would be regenning, what? I don't know what the values are, actually. We can go ahead and check here. I see what you're saying, but I think that would be... If they did that, they would probably have to lower the potency of the regen significantly. So 804 times 20 is 3,200, which is roughly... I don't know, whatever math is. And then if you convert them into the passives, where is it? It's like double. So 12,000, 24,000. So it's like it's well over a quarter of his health if you can net the passives. And if you net them at the very end of the buffs, then you've gained like the full benefit of both, so. I went for Vox as I went for the Red Guardian path for the second half. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing the Red Guardian path. Yeah, I'm doing the APOC path. Not exactly a blowout poll here. Let me check what are we looking at here. Ooh, it's neck and neck. Gam and No. I do feel like No would be more useful for the other modes that I play. Like, we use him in war a lot. Mine's low sig, so we wouldn't assign him over... Like, we have a couple of max signals in my battle group that we would assign first. But having him at rank 3 would be useful. And Gamora's damage is so stupid. Like, she's just so easy to ramp and maintain. So that's why I was saying cut the regen, energize would help get that conversion more often. Weaker healing, but then you'd get it more frequently. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah. I don't pretend to know what, like, the balance designers talk about or think about, but I would wager that they probably don't want the regen to be, like, a constant thing. Because there has to be some sort of threat, right? But I do understand where you're coming from. Oh, it's 50-50. Let's go. I'm so happy Gamora was in the original 7-star pool. Yeah. She is an absolute blast. Her buff was so overlooked. I remember when it came out. I saw like a couple people do videos on her, but most people were like, she's just, too slow, not going to be good in short fights, and blah, 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 blah. But, like, in Battlegrounds, a rank 2, rank 3, you get, you know, a few of those Furies up, and she wrecks shop. Was our peak? We hit almost 170 viewers tonight. Thank you very much all for watching. I'm not used to this many people watching a stream. I usually hover around like 20 or 30, but these Necropolis streams have been pretty popular, and I'm really pleased that you guys are here hanging out with me. So thank you very much for that. I was looking at the 6-star base pool. Oh man, the 6-star base pool. It was rough. There were a lot of like pre-buff champs there that were truly bad. Where are we? 6-star base pool. There's got to be a graphic here. Come on, Google, serve me a Cat Murdoch graphic. Here we go. Here's a Karate Mike video with the pool in it. Oh, that's the 7-star pool. I don't want that. Sorry, Mike. 6-star base pool. I don't know. But I remember, like, the best champ was, like, Angela, maybe? And there was Red Hulk, I think, was in the 6-star base pool. But, like, you had, like, Cable and Captain America World War II was in that pool. See, I don't remember Cap. Like, I feel like Cap's moment was already over. Like, the perfect block team was gone by then. Right? Yeah, if you send it to me in Discord, and I can pop it into my browser. His SP2 bleed was still good. I mean, maybe I can't. I admit that I don't really recall many people ranking up 6-star Captain America World War II. Yeah, I feel like Red Hulk, was that pre-buff Red Hulk too? Angela was probably the best overall pull. MSD says null easily. He's back ahead. 54 votes only. I don't think everybody in the chat is voting. You're doing your civic duty. I'm still looking for a 6-star base pool graphic. This might be it, actually. Yeah, here it is. 14 of the 24 has been buffed. This is from Reddit, so let's see if it's even gonna load. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's over here on the right here. So, pre-buff Storm was really bad. Nope. Pre-buff Rocket could still do some damage, I think. Pre-buff Gamora, still terrible. Really, really good now. Still not good. Still not good. Nebula's pretty good, but again, pre-buff. Strong if you have him ranked and sigged. Very strong now, pre-buff. Beast, still bad. Karnak is fine. Luke, very strong now. Yondu, pretty good. King Groot, awesome. Thor, post-buff, still not very good. Cable, still not good. Pre-buff Kingpin, pre-buff Red Hulk. Goblin, still awful. Angela, still OP. Loki, still bad. So yeah, looking at it through the lens of 2024, it's a good pool. But back then, woof. Woof. Was there ever a champ on release that was perfect? Define perfect, because I think what one person thinks is perfect in a champ is different than another person thinks. Is there a champ that perfectly met the expectations and goals? Probably. but they don't always tell us what the goals for a champ are, so. Red Goblin, no further questions. Neuro says Herc. Jesus. Neuro. Oh my god. I'm screenshotting that one. Or I'm gonna clip that and put it in a short. I'm gonna expose Kabam Neuro exposed. Biggest Herc fan at Kabam. Oh my god. Corvus. Cable got some nice synergies. Yeah, this was 2 years ago, like Akbar is saying. Like, none of these champs were buffed. Literally, the best champ in this pool at the time was Angela. And I think Work mentioned World War II had some good bleeds on a special too, but like all these champs were pretty terrible back then. Nobody remembers second place after Red Goblin. Remember how I don't you know what I don't want to get into a Red Goblin discussion with you. Red Goblin might be closer to perfect with Odin on the team, is maybe what I'll say. When multiple mana is released, the word perfect will be uttered. I still can't believe Neuro said Herc. Oh man. Yeah, by comparison, the initial 7-star pool was actually like incredible. Let's bring up our handsome community manager here. Look at this guy's luscious locks. Mantis, awesome. Elsa, very good. Falcon, situationally good. Hawkeye, he's fine. Korg is fine. Killmonger, very good. Titania, still maybe the best science champ in the game. Hulk, amazing. Overseer, amazing. Spider-Man, much better with the buff. Joe, really good. Spider-Gwen, decent. Chavez, top 5 Mystic. Wiccan, very good. Dragonman, good. Sasquatch, good. Wong, good. Mangog exists. Venom, amazing. Gore, meh. Terax, meh. Surfer, good. Gamora, good. Venom the Duck, probably still the worst 7-star pull in the game. And he was in the base pool. I cry real man tears whenever I pull another 20 SIGs on my Venom the Duck. He's like natural SIG 140 now, I think. It's awful. Shuri, very good. Guillotine, very good. Rocket, good. Mysterio, fine. Iron Man, good. War Machine, not very good. Bishop, good. Sunspot, good. Domino is a champ. Storm, needs some work. Gambit, Sauron, yeah. A lot of really good champs in that base pool, though. I think at the time, MSD, they were saying that like Sauron and Venom the Duck were like moving to the front of the line. I forget what the wording was, but like they were like closer to the top of the line for a buff, but like neither of them have been looked at since. Sauron's much closer than Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck is pretty much useless. Sauron is usable. Count Nefaria was perfect on release. Civil Warrior, but Civil Warrior's not in the base pool though, is he? He's still exclusive. The least desirable exclusive champ out there. What if one of the Carina challenges had been the BG Duck challenge? What indeed. I think they're happy giving him his own exclusive challenge. They were pretty high. Yeah, definitely. I hope you guys get to it, sooner than later, obviously. I mean, the problem, I think, and you guys are probably well aware of this, is like, I feel like we're running out of runway on the 7-star, on the 6 stars that aren't 7 stars. I don't think there's a way to filter here. But like you look at a lot of the champions that aren't available as 7 stars, and I feel like they mostly fall into one of two categories. You have your champions who are very powerful and likely, let's say 3 categories. You have the champions who are probably never coming as a 7 star, like Herc, maybe Ghost. And you have champions that are so strong that they probably need to wait until the end of the 7-star life cycle. Like CGR, for example. Maybe even Doom, Archangel. But then, like, the rest of them, you have champs like Abomination and Beast and OG Captain Marvel who are just so bad. And they need... The balance team... Man, you guys got your work cut out for you this year. But I trust you guys. You guys have delivered a lot of really strong buffs, so... But like there's like this weird spot where if you either have to like overhaul a couple of really bad champs or like risk releasing a champ who's like really too good. 7-star Matt, dude, you're coming in here. You are coming in here and starting so much stuff. 7-star magic. Marco's gonna fly in from the rafters at the mention of 7-star magic. There are some champs in here that I think I would... I don't know if I want to say this. I think that there are fewer never ever going to happen 7 stars than people think. I was surprised at some of the ones that I brought up and was told it could possibly happen at some point. Surprised Rogue. X-23 is one I would love to have. I think she's pretty close. But really, guys, it's all about this one. 7-star Viv Vision. Where? Why isn't this happening yet? 7-star Viv Vision, folks. Yeah, Hulkling. Not sure Hulkling is going to happen soon. Ronan. Ronan would be fine as a 7-star. He does one thing well, and that's it. Mr. Omega Beast would like lose his mind if 7-star Ronan came to the game. I think Viv Vision will happen. There is no reason why we can't have a 7-star Viv Vision other than the community will complain that she requires max sig. But like sig stones are becoming common now. This list isn't even up to date either because Aunt May hasn't been updated in a minute. But like Claire, like buff immunity is way too strong. I'm not sure we're going to see Claire anytime soon. APOC, again, pretty strong. Archangel, pretty strong. Never going to see Herc. Herc and Ghost are probably the two that I would say I would stake a lot of money on are never coming as a 7-star. Ever. Ever, ever. Still missing the best Vision? He's right here, buddy. He's right here. His signature ability even has the letters OP in binary. What more do you want? 7-star Absman, I think we are way overdue for him. I feel like there are plenty of science champs that can get around his crit resistance and his regen. I would do gross things for a 7-star Absorber Man. He is so much fun. One of my favorite champions to play. Another A+ DLL cook. Zemo, I think, would be fine. Deathless Vision is a 7-star. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Neuro. Like either the Furies need capped or the potency would need dropped significantly. Yeah. I would be fine with a change to her to get her as a 7-star. But then again, I would be fine with changes to Quake and Magic to get them as 6 and 7 stars too, but not everybody agrees with that sentiment, I would say. Yeah, 7-star Quake, guaranteed never happening without significant changes to her kit. You know what? I don't even want to say significant. She just needs to function the way that she says that she should. Where does it say? The problem is that the concussion turns off Purify. So, like, she doesn't work against skill champs, or she works against skill champs when I feel like she shouldn't. But yeah, like, Quake should be, like, and like people acting like if they fixed Quake and she still wouldn't be like a top 5 science champ are out of their minds. I think you can make her fair and still keep her powerful, but not like straight broken like she is now. Same with Magic. Magic's power lock is busted, in my opinion. Do I rank 3 Kushala or Shathra? I would say whichever one you like playing more. It's my usual advice. 7-star Jubilee. You know, whenever they get to it. Nimrod's an interesting case because, I mean, I feel like if you put out a 7-star Nimrod, he would still just steamroll so much of the mutant class, except for Onslaught. He would destroy Sinister. Like, he'd destroy everybody. I don't think Nimrod can happen until we get more Nimrod counters, which is a weird thing to say. I don't know. I like this discussion, though. Magic, Hurt, Ghost, Kingpin. I'm not sure Kingpin is in that same category. I feel like Kitty might be, though. If Kitty came out a couple months later and would have been rebalanced like she probably should have been, then we might see a 7-star Kitty sometime soon. But I feel like for those of you who want a 7-star Kitty, you're going to have to live with Dazzler because she's probably the closest you're going to get. iBomb also feels overdue, I agree. I feel like he would even maybe need like a tune-up a little bit, like, because poison immunity feels so common now. I don't know. Maybe he needs easier access to acid burn somehow. These are the discussions that Balance loses sleep over. I have no doubt. Rasputin 4 is a Nimrod counter. Who the hell's Rasputin 4? I'm Googling who this is. My internet is like painfully slow right now. I do some pretty dirty things for an iBomb and Kingpin. Much more than Herc. Her phasing would have stayed at 80, yeah. Yeah. I think Kitty... Yeah. Kitty probably should have been rebalanced. I think they've said that, too, that if the program had been around, she would have been changed. And now it's too late. Yeah, like, Dazzler is BG's viable Kitty Pride. Is how I look at her. Rasputin 4. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty... Okay, she looks pretty sick. I like this. Yeah, let's get this champ in the game. One of these will load eventually. Oh, dude, absolutely. She looks awesome. Look at that sword. Oh, very cool. The mutant I want the most in the game, though, is armor. Yes. Yes. Give me this. What a cool champ that would be. Yeah. My most wanted mutant would be armor. Very, very cool. 7-star Skrull might be actually pretty annoying on defense. Skrull was like... He was like the first champ with Undermine, wasn't he? Armor is just an invisible woman with bubbles all the time. She can like control the size of like the, I don't know what they're called, like they're not projections. There's one image in here where she's like as tall as a building, and you can see like this giant projection and this like tiny girl in the middle. Yeah, give me armor. I'm on the Rasputin train officially now, Madrox. That champ would be pretty sick. After Onslaught, the only mutant I want is Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix would be pretty sick. What's the what is it called? What's that site called where they rank like the champs that people want? Most wanted champs. I forget what it's called. Are you going to make a best champs list? Probably not. I don't buy into the tier lists too much. Because I feel like every champ is good for a specific purpose. And there are champions who are better generalists than others, sure. But it also depends on what modes you play. Like a tier list for Battlegrounds is going to look different than a tier list for War. Wish list, that's what I want. Champ wish list. I think it's this. There's a link in this page here. They just need to buff Phoenix to become Dark Phoenix. Like SP3 switches modes or something. Lizard is probably my most wanted science champ. Alright, number one here. Ironically, a champion that I actually don't want to come to the game is Mystique. I don't know why everybody wants her so much. She doesn't do anything except shapeshift. She doesn't take powers. Okay. She's good at hand-to-hand combat. Lizard, yes. Cloak and Dagger, that would be cool. Polaris would be very cool. Black Knight, I could get behind Black Knight. Spider-Woman, okay. Don't really care about another Captain Britain. That would be cool. Blob, not really excited about Blob. Pyro, meh. Wonder Man, meh. Robbie Ray's Ghost Rider. Ares. Look at this guy. With the chain gun. You know who I really... another mutant I would really like is Penance. I feel like you could do some interesting designs with him. Where, like, he damages himself. Kind of like I-Hulk, but not I-Hulk. Where, like, if he takes damage, he... like it gets empowered by that. What a cool looking suit. Like he gives off like very Isaac Clarke from Dead Space vibes. Penance is just a cool looking character. So the thing with Penance was he was a character named Speedball, and then he accidentally like blew up a bunch of kids, I think. And he fashioned himself this suit, and on the inside of the suit is like spikes that are constantly hurting him, and he took the name Penance because he wants to obviously have penance for all the people that he accidentally killed. But yeah, very cool looking character. I feel like there's some design space there that they could do. We do not need any more spider people. I mean, I would like a couple more spider people. I would like classic Iron Spider with the three legs. Yes, give me this, like from the Marvel game. Give me this all day. Absolutely yes. Give me this. That's the only spider champ I want. Speedball, yeah, but Speedball might be, but Penance, very cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. about the guides. More symbiotes, Toxin and Phage would be unbelievable. We just got a symbiote, though. I think the problem with the symbiote champs is differentiating themselves from one another. I would love Toxin, but again, like, how do you make Toxin different than Venom or Anti-Venom, like ability-wise? Or Venom Pool? Throg? But Jeff the Shark. Oh, Thor, a frog Thor. Look at this. This is the most unserious character. Oh man. Like, you know when like Cassie Lang has the bug where she stays small? That would just be Throg the entire fight. What's up, Rowan? Hey, what's up, Pete? BG's was a lot more fun when I matched with people at my level or slightly above it. Are you matching with like people who are like way above you now? It'll adjust over time, I think. Now everyone has rank 3 7 stars. I've got rank 3 6 stars. It should level out, I think, the more you play. Yeah. It can be rough going for sure. A lot of people, a lot of like bigger rosters wait until the end of the season because they just want to get to the GC and quit so they can like stomp on the easy rosters at the end of the season. I would spend for Throg. Let this be known. A 30-game loss streak? No way, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur would be very cool. I'm trying to think of like who are some characters that like I don't want somebody that like I know from a movie or like a TV show or something. Like that's like kind of like why I like Armor, because she's just not in anything. No more Thor-based champs. Endgame Thor. Worthy Cap has been thrown around a lot. Worthy Cap would be pretty sweet. What a badass. Phil Coulson, yes! Oh, you want obscure? Magix. Oh, you know who I want? This is not a serious suggestion. Asbestos Girl. An actual character. There you go. She places a poison debuff on you that does 100% of your health and damage over 30 years. Gold balls? Get out of here with that. Hey, what's up, Yusafa? Boom, boom. Did you... Was that in response to my Asbestos Girl joke, MST? Why does she have a pistol? Mesothelioma. Holy crap. That's worse. That's worse than what I said. What is her powers? I just can't believe that there is a Asbestos Girl. Like, that's an actual... Somebody thought that was a name. Asbestos Lady, sorry. She's an adult. Asbestos Lady. What are her powers? Look at this. Durability of 2, energy 0. Intelligence 3. What are her powers? The Asbestos Lady continued her career and in the midst of one crime was captured by the Black Marvel. She tried to kill Torch and Toro with a gun, but the torch melted it. Dude, give me Asbestos Lady. Right now. Mrs. Theliomia, I can't believe you. Incinerate, immunity, and a gun is all you need. Look, she looks like freaking the guy, the Cobra, the guy from Cobra from G.I. Joe, with the cloak thing over his head, right? Cobra Commander. Yes. Cobra Commander. I need her in December. Endgame Rescue. Rescue would be cool. Big Wheel. We got Vision Arcus. We need like where is he? We need God Emperor Doom with like the white cloak and the everything. God Emperor Doom. Yes. That would be very cool. I'm trying to look. I'm just looking like over at my wall of pops here for any champions that would be cool. I feel like instead of a deathless chase, like a zombie champ chase would be cool. Like zombie Scarlet Witch, zombie Iron Man. Those would be pretty fun. Mr. Omega Beast, you missed a very brief discussion on 7-star Ronin. I thought we were going to summon you to the chat. Loincloth man? No way. I swear to God. No way. What? No. Khazar, I mean that's a real character. Loincloth man. I feel like his special attacks would just be like calling in animal strikes, right? When I played Marvel Snap for like a minute, I liked using Khazar quite a bit. He could be like good Kraven the Hunter. Doorman. Oh, he looks cool. I don't know anything about him. I do dig the yellow coat though. The black and yellow look. Very stylish. Very stylish. What's his powers? I don't know anything about him. Dark Force teleportation. Intangibility, so phasing. This is pretty sweet. The Death Sense. That could be like a phase. You could move him into like Death Sense phase, and his head would turn into the skull. I could get behind that. He looks cool. Bombastic Bagman. So the Spot. It seems like he's like Nightcrawler without a tail a little bit too. Teleportation. I will now campaign for Doorman. We're still missing like Ruby Tuesday. Yes. I'm on the Ruby Tuesday bandwagon now. It's like what on earth is happening with this character? It's so cool. I forgot that she was in the Guardians of the Galaxy game. The Flurkin. She just looks so weird. just... That goes pretty hard. I'm trying to remember who the other Summoner's Choice option. Oh, who was the Nazi Wasp guy? Oh, Swarm. Yes. This was who I wanted last year. It was Swarm. Just the bees. His animations would be so cool. Yes. Yes. You're on the Elektra Daredevil this time around? Good. Everybody should be voting for Daredevil Elektra. The Shroud seems interesting. I don't know much about him or that other Moon Knight adjacent character. Yeah, dude. Give me this. This guy looks so cool. Oh, man. What time is it? It is... Oh, it's after 11. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours! Wow. Cloak and Dagger is a single character. You could probably make that work. Maybe they do Mole Man and Giganto Jr. Maybe like use specials to switch them out, right? Looks like Skeletor. Echo would be cool. I feel like if they did Echo, they should like lean into like visual cues for her somehow. Like, you know how in the show when they're showing stuff from her perspective, like they mute, like all the audio is muted, so you can kind of, you know, experience like almost what she's experiencing. Like, I feel like that would be an interesting thing to play around with somehow in the game. I'm not really sure how you would do it. Echo would be cool. Perfect release would make sense for her. Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, like muting all the game audio when you play as Echo would be cool. Wow, dog. Holy crap. I always said that like Lizard's Special 3 would be him cutting his own tail off and then like beating people with it, and then it would just like grow back at the end of the Special 3. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. No won with 54% of the vote. I feel like Null is probably the right choice and will be more useful in the long term, even though Gam Gam is incredibly fun to play. All right. I kind of want some ice cream, so I'm going to see if anybody else is streaming, and then I'm going to get out of here. See what we have in the freezer upstairs. Let's see here. Who else is alive and streaming? I search for MCOC Live, and I get the top Christmas songs of all time. Null is excellent for a Mega Sentinel. That is true. Although I'm not going the Mega Sentinel path. So... Who else is live that I'm missing? I see Ace Fusion live. Doing some BGs. Not many other people that I recognize. Ace needs 50 subs to reach 1,000? Alright. I will send everybody over to Ace Fusion then. He was in here earlier. Do black and gold raid when you go over there. Make sure to sub to him. Again, he's 50 subs away from 1,000, which is a huge deal for any YouTuber. What's up? Is it Gallant? Welcome. Yeah, so let me give a shout out here to the folks who donated tonight. Rub T is our player 2 for the night with a $4.99 super chat. Depression also donated $1.99 before that. And B McG re-upped his membership. B McG is my longest tenured member. For 39 months now, over 3 years, he has supported this channel. So big shout out to all those people for supporting the channel. And thank you for watching the mutant stream tonight. I will be back if I if I have the strength. I will be back tomorrow, and I think we're gonna do the Deathless run tomorrow night, or at least the first half. I can't guarantee it'll be both halves. So go say what up to Ace, and thank you again for hanging out, and be good to each other. Peace.